What's going on, Relocation Football League fans? It sounds like the audio is messed up. I don't. Always something. Let me know if you guys are hearing a problem and skipping in the audio right now, because I'm definitely hearing it in my headphones. Might have to restart this up. It should still load up fast. Do you guys hear skipping? It's like a staticky sound. Just want to make sure. I do, kinda. We go ahead and yeah, I just listened to the stream, so I'm gonna have to restart this up. Sorry about that, guys, but you will hear that the entire game. Yeah, so boom. All right, launch.
You know you had the disable gameplay one on there.
Yeah, I've been had to join on there.
Oh.
It's looking different though. This didn't come up before, but it's the same thing, so I guess it'll still be the same.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Look like it's still gonna be good. Sorry about that, guys. We're about to get started in a little bit. Sounds like the audio's all right. We'll see when we get into the game. And we'll just start it from the beginning. Clemson and definitely not going with the rain. ACC. All right, we're starting it up in a little bit, guys. Hopefully the audio is good. You guys already heard Rob's voice. Did you guys hear him?
Yeah, they should be able to hear me. Yeah.
Okay. Always something. Hopefully the audio is good. Sounds like it's good now. Okay. Well, we are ready for an ACC championship here in the RFL College Series. We've got number 8 Miami taking on number 7 Clemson. Clemson has been on a losing streak, and it's time to bounce back in a big game here for the conference championship. Who's going to get it done? The Hurricanes or the Tigers? Clemson, man, this was a team that won a national championship last year. Now they end the season with a record of... Hold up, why is it daytime? What is going on here? I put 8 o'clock, didn't I?
I thought you did. I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh, wow. Well,
Gonna keep it.
Yeah, maybe this is a... I don't know what's going on here.
Go ahead. Just keep it,
might as
man.
well keep it, man. Not trying to start that over.
Who cares?
So, let's just get to it, man. So we're here at the Panthers Stadium for the ACC championship game. Miami came off of a very hot and impressive win just last week over Baylor, 40-10. Was it Baylor? Let me think about it. Yeah, it was Baylor.
Yeah, Baylor.
Huge win for them. Clemson coming out here, 2 straight losses. And that first started out with the upset they took from Utah. But here we go. ACC championship underway for the first time in the RFL College Series. Going to be fielded at the 5-yard line. Big hit down at the 25. And we'll get a look at this offense.
Oh, right? Man, a whole lot of orange down there on the field.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to have them wear the regular, but they say that Clemson actually wears orange pants on their championship game, so I had to stay traditional to that. But Brandon Fecky coming out onto the field looking to lead the offense. And yeah, that's one thing I learned from, I believe it was Patrick McNeil who DM'd me. I researched it just to make sure, and that is a fact that Clemson actually wears orange pants on special games.
Okay. Well, that's the tradition we got to establish now.
Bunch formation at the top of the screen. Shotgun, Brandon Fecky. One of the most electric dual threat quarterbacks. But he'll look to throw, and it's going to be complete for a big first down. Touchdown saving tackle made there by Trevon Love.
Oh, that's a great way to start the game already. What a great pass to who other than Julian Barnes there, man. A great pass, man.
A really good throw. And just a great mismatch. Saw the safety Trevon Love on another one of their great receivers. I mean, 6'6". But also, I mean, this is their third starting receiver on their depth chart.
Man.
And this goes to show you, man, the amount of firepower they got. They were not able to use it the last couple of weeks. Really struggled in that department. Brandon Fecky threw a series of interceptions. Let's see if he can turn that down. Here goes a shot down the field, one-on-one, and it's going to be caught for a first down at the 1-yard line by Marlon Marshall.
Man, what a catch that was here. Clemson just all over him right now. Look at this, another dagger. Boy, oh boy.
Another mismatch found right there. Well, not technically shouldn't be a mismatch. That's a halfback on Malcolm Thompson. And Marlon Marshall showing off the hands. Man, what a catch. Extremely hot start for Clemson. Looking to punch it in here. They'll run it. Marlon Marshall trying to finish off the drive, and they'll stuff him.
Goes down and gets from Boston and right back. They're trying to run him inside here. Take a look at the O-line. Carmen, Simpson, McNeil, Cervenka, and Ankrum on the O-line. And Leitner, Dixon, Marshall, Chalk, and Rochester are going to be the weapons. Impressive drive so far, man. A couple of plays already at the 1-yard line, knocking on the door of Miami.
Huge play for Clemson.
30 base.
Yard away, looking to throw, goes into the flats, and he's wide open. Touchdown. In 4 plays, they score.
This is terrible.
What?
I'm getting the lag.
You getting the lag? Hey, I'm noticing your voice is skipping too, man.
Yeah, I'm getting the lag, man.
Man,
I don't want to ruin this. Is it lagging for you?
No, it's not lagging for me. I just hear your voice, like as if it has a little clipping.
Yeah, I'm delayed. Yeah. I don't want to ruin it, man. I'm gonna jump off now.
Oh, man. All right. Well, we'll meet up later tonight, man. Sorry about that. Well, I know you'll probably be in the chat.
Yeah, I'll actually log into work now so I can talk to y'all later. So
oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I'll be in the chat, though. Yeah, I'll be in the chat, though.
All right.
All right, guys. Man. All right.
Man.
That's crazy.
So unfortunately, we're not going to have my man Rob in this ACC championship game that got off to an extremely hot start from Clemson, scoring in 4 plays. Man. 7-0 to start this game, and the big matchup talking about this was how was the receivers of Clemson going to match up against the cornerbacks of Miami, especially after their strong performance just a week ago. And Clemson immediately attacked that and showed them the answer, at least temporarily. We'll have to see how Miami's defense adjusts. That was a very amazing, just an amazing drive right there. Was not expecting that at all. Now the pressure is surely on DJ White in the offense of Miami, because it looks like if they're going to put together drives like that, they are going to have to be able to respond. And so we're going to need the DJ White of Week 13 to show up here for Miami, or this game could get out of hand. Here goes a look at DJ White. I was actually supposed to put the stats here to cover these. I know C. Beazle sent me that. That's one thing I forgot to add. I will add that in the next game to show the season stats for the quarterbacks. But DJ White, man, what a performance he had last week. Series of rushing touchdowns. He threw the ball well. Miami's going to have to pull out all the stops here in this one. First down and 10. The 25-yard line here. White looking to pass on the first play, setting up the running back screen. And he goes inside. And I think he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Let's go ahead and get a look at this Miami offense. Got Connor Hawk and Frank Champion submitted guys, and all submitted guys here as well. Jones, Brown. You got Ivanovsky, Rose, and of course the star running back, the anchor, the heart of this offense, Amir Williams. And he got off to a really slow start last week, but due to the weight that DJ White was able to carry for those guys in the first half, it really helped him get going late in the game. Ended up having 95 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns, but Clemson's defense already playing tough here. Let's get a look at these guys. DeFranza, Hart, Goodwin, and Thomas on the D-line. We got Simmons, Skowski, and Smith at the linebacker core for the Tigers. And at the secondary, Ali Melendez, Washington, Muse, and Crowder. This Clemson defense is pretty solid this year. It's going to be tough to move. Like I said, Miami is going to have to give their best performance in order to stay within this one. So already 3rd down for the Hurricanes as he looks to throw. DJ White, incomplete. Try to go to Ivanovsky. Washington playing it well, and Clemson off to a mighty hot start. They score on the opening drive of the game in 4 plays, and they get a 3 and out on Miami. Excellent job right there. So not the start that Miami wanted to come out to. Punt is away. And a fair catch going to be called by Michael Rochester at the 32. Clemson back out onto the field. And man, Miami, those guys cannot afford to give up big plays as we just saw them do late in the game. I said late in the game, on the last drive, excuse me. I mean, that was just a phenomenal drive. Brandon Fecky didn't even scramble one time, which just pinpoint accurate. Well, it wasn't really accurate. He just gave his receiver chances, and they made plays. This is the type of Clemson offense we've been looking for the last 2 weeks. Didn't show, but they're showing up in a big game here. And here goes a shot down the field. Got him cooked. Juke move. Huge first down again. And that is going to be a huge first down to the 28-yard line. And what is going on here? They got Malcolm Thompson on the outside. Now, hold up a second, guys. I may have to check something out because I'm trying to figure out, maybe this is defense right now, putting him in that position. Why is Malcolm Thompson outside? I don't want to have anything hinder this championship game, so I want to make sure everything was good. I'm pretty sure, like, I checked the rosters before starting this up. Everything should be straight, so why is it he's out there? It might actually just be the defense, but yeah, Lito Loso is here. Michael Thompson's at the 3. And slot cornerback, yeah. Thompson gets the slot cornerback, yeah. So everything's good. I don't know why they have Thompson playing outside here though. Just wanted to make sure that there was nothing wrong on my end here. And man, Clemson is straight up using that, going straight to him. Clemson off to the hottest of starts, as you can imagine. Already in Miami territory here at the 28-yard line. Going to come out, still looking to air it out. And Thompson again is at the bottom of the screen, playing outside. They'll run it. Great play. Defense was stellar against the run last week. Looks like they're great this week as well, as they'll stuff him in the backfield for a loss of 2. That submitted defensive tackle, August Speller. Look how quick he was able to shed off that line and make that play. Takes on the double team at that as well.
Ready. 60 or.
Second and 12 They throw, and man, wide open. Malcolm Thompson is just on an island on the outside. And I don't know if it was a zone where he was just out of it. Looks like that was zone. Yeah, that was zone defense. Everyone shifting to the left side of the field, so that left him wide open. Another good read. And, I mean, just too easy right now for Clemson. Vito Loso finally on the outside. 1st and 10. Go with the draw play. Trying to lower the shoulder. And gets about 3 yards on the carry there. Let's go ahead and get a look at this Miami defense. TJ Metcalf, August Speller, and Julio Gonzalez on the D-line. We got Sean Best, Josh Hardy. Got 2 Sean Best here. I don't know what's going on with this. Rick Montez, Matty Packerman, Trevon Love, Chris Polk, and Lito Loso. Just had the characters all over the place here. But that's typically what Madden does. But everyone on this team for Miami submitted prospects except for the second defensive tackle on the roster. So this team had the most submitted prospect commits in the series for this year. Goes a throw over the middle. That's going to be caught by Lettner. Huge hit brought down at the 2. And Clemson again knocking on the door. 2 yards away from Pater to go up by 2 possessions. And Clemson just already knows, man, the strength of this team for the most part the last couple of weeks has been against the run. They did not come out with a run attack. They attacked the passing game immediately and have been having success and just have been consistently going to that against this defense. 1st and goal. And he'll look to throw. Going into the flats a little bit high. And it's a touchdown. He turns up the field. Marlon Marshall putting the Tigers up by 2 possessions early. Definitely not the start Miami was looking for. That's a great job getting up the field. Makes the catch. You think he's going to go out of bounds. Nope. At the last second, just bends the corner. And that's 6 points. Here goes the extra point. And the kick, it's good. 14-0 is the score as Potter knocks it through. Man, what a start for Clemson right now. And even though we did see that great glimpse of offense from Miami last week, I mean, it was a rare occasion for them. And I mean, if anything, they need that offense to show up at some point here in this game. If they play like they did for the most part on offense throughout this season, then this could very well be a blowout here for this conference championship game. Miami definitely doesn't want that. I mean, already down 14. So the offense coming out onto the field at the 25-yard line once again. This is their second offensive possession. And they got 3 and outed last time by Clemson's defense. Another great defensive unit here in the RFL College Series. And so for Clemson, for Miami, they're going to have to try to make something happen here. Use Amir Williams a little bit more. Read option. All the plays you called last week. Try to call a little bit of those. Try to see what works against this defense. They had success throwing the football. Let's see what they do here as they line up in the gun. They will look to throw. DJ White shot down the field. He's got a man beat, and it's going to be caught for a first down. Andre Rose to the 21-yard line. 54 yards. And it was that same play that helped them really establish dominance last week against Baylor. That was a beautiful throw by DJ White. For a guy who only has 85 throw power, as a submission attribute. I mean, he absolutely put that on the money right there. Beautiful play. First down and 10, DJ White. A little bit of an off snap, throws it deep again, and it's incomplete. Try to go right back up there to Rose. Wow, loving the way this drive has started out for Miami. Man, if you are new to the Relocation Football League, make sure to check us out at relocationfootballleague.com. That's our website where you can check out what the league is all about. If you're enjoying what you're watching right now, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the Relocation Football League for more action, as well as turn on the notification bell to get notifications every time we go live. That's a good play right there by the defense, holding that to a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 8. As you can see also at the bottom left side of the screen, we also have our social media accounts. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, we got it. We post there daily. Want to keep up to date with the RFL, make sure to follow us on those platforms. DJ White with a throw. Amir Williams trying to get up the field. Is it enough for a first down? No, a yard short. And it was a good-looking drive, though, I'd have to say, for Miami. Just falling short there. Amir Williams trying his best effort, but the pursuit by Clemson on the defensive side of the ball there on that play is closed in too fast. They're going to go for it. Miami is going to go for it. Offset, well, pistol formation. 4th and 1. They give it to Amir Williams, the cutback, juke move. First down. The juke may not have worked, but the play did. 1st and goal at the 7. Miami continues the march. For a minute, this game was looking like an absolute blowout for Miami, but love the way that they are answering back. DJ White taking charge of this offense. We got Ray Brown checking in the backfield now, and he'll get a carry here in this conference championship game. Inside the 5, he'll get to the 4, gain of 3 yards. So 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Miami putting together a tremendous drive. Got to punch it in, though. I formation. Play action, DJ White to the end zone, and it's just out of reach. Andre Rose reaching out there with one hand, but a little bit too far. And DJ White just did not have the placement there to put it on him. It was a tight window to squeeze it through. One last play to try to get it in. I doubt they go for it if they don't get this. We'll have to see. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. DJ White throws, and it's a touchdown, Miami. Deshaun Jones. They will cut into this lead by half if they could knock down the extra point. And look at DJ White just poised in the pocket. Hook route by Deshaun Jones. Nice separation. Touchdown, Hurricanes. What an ACC championship game this is already turning out to be. With this extra point, if it's good, 21 points scored in the first quarter. And the kick is good. 7-14 as they go 76 yards in 8 plays. Kick started from that long, deep pass for a huge first down by DJ White to Andre Rose. This is what we were looking for, guys. Out of these conference games, it was a great game yesterday for the Big Ten Conference Championship between Iowa and Minnesota. Minnesota coming out on top, winning the RFL College Series first conference championship game there in the Big Ten, 26-17. And I believe they scored the same amount of points here with the same score in that game in the first quarter. We still got 4 minutes and 36 seconds left in it. So much football left to play in this one. And here goes the kickoff down the field. He'll field it at the 4. Michael Rochester lowering the shoulder, gets to the 27.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
What a game This is already shaping out to be Brandon Fecky coming out onto the field. He's already got 2 touchdown passes, 7 of 7, 140 yards. Couldn't have asked for a better start. Both of the 2 really great scramblers in the RFL College Series, and still neither one of them have decided to scramble yet. So this game hasn't even begun to have gotten to the interesting part.
Set 70, Indy.
First down and 10. Handoff, Marlon Marshall met with force. Huge hit right there. Sean Best knocking him down. A 1-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 9. This ain't going to be the only conference championship action of the week. Get ready for a huge showdown in the Pac-12 tomorrow. Same time, starting up at 8 p.m. Eastern. UCLA taking on USC. We take you back out onto the field here. Clemson running the ball again. Great blocking. Great juke move. Marlon Marshall to the 35. Just to show you that graphic once again, though, going to be a great showdown. Rematch between these two. The last match ended 35-28 in favor of USC. Big conference championship to watch right there. 3rd and 2. Motion over to the right side. Can Miami's defense get the stop? They will. Stop them just a yard short. 4th down. Clemson going to have to punt it, and Miami beginning to rally once again as they did last week. What a stand. He tried to run behind his convoy of blockers, but this Miami defense has been very stingy against the run, I'd have to say all season. And Miami with an opportunity with this drive to possibly tie it up if they can punch it in the end zone for 6. And this looks like a very good punt that just makes it in the end zone for a touchback, taking a Miami roll. So they will get the breathing room that they needed here at the 20-yard line. DJ White, man, the last 2 weeks he's looked very impressive. Well, last week was where he started the impression. I still say 2 weeks because the week before that they were able to come back in a really close game. And so, I mean, this has been a 3-week stretch of good play from DJ White. You'd like to see it continue. And he's kick-started the momentum of this offense right now. Tight formation. Handoff, Amir Williams. Big hit down at the 25. Gain of 5. Second down and 5 here for Miami. Man, if they could get Amir Williams going early, unlike last week, I mean, this Miami offense can become dangerous. Once again, look at this great blocking. Amir Williams just nowhere to go. Had a couple of Clemson Tiger defenders just free and able to pursue to Williams there on that play. Still a decent gain, picking up 3 yards. It's 3rd down and 2. Let's see if they go back to number 22. They ran out of this formation on 4th down for 1st down last time. Can they do it here on 3rd? They'll go play action off of it. Great pickup block by Williams. Interception. DJ White picked off by Malcolm Washington. See you later. Bye. Touchdown, Clemson. 31 yards back to the house. Crazy start to this game. All in the first quarter. And Malcolm Washington cribbing that one right there. And you just got to hope that DJ White doesn't let this play get to his head, because we've seen him when he's had some bad starts, convert to playing like he did earlier in the season. And Miami really broken off of that play right there. A lot of frustration going on. Just not the best read there for DJ White. Here goes the extra point to put him up by 14 points once again, and the kick is good. 21-7 is the score here with 1 minute and 24 seconds left in the first. And the band playing here for Clemson. How about this ACC championship game, man? Clemson coming out here playing with a purpose. Miami refusing to go down as well, but a big mistake with the interception right there. And here goes the kickoff. No return here. This one sails all the way in the back of the end zone. Last time these guys met each other was way back in week 3 during the regular season. And Clemson won a defensive matchup with the final score being 23-5. You've already got both teams, well, except for Clemson, pretty much where they were with the final score of that game. Same amount of points scored. So, I mean, that just goes to show you how much better they are playing here in this one. And I believe how much better they've, understood what to run against each other's defense and offense, vice versa. DJ White still letting him throw. That's almost intercepted. Try to squeeze that one into Deshaun Jones off the hook route. Still love the confidence of Coach. Still letting DJ White sling it the very next play after throwing a pick 6. Yeah, not sure why they have the, I think they had limited amount of songs to play. Good play right here by the defense. Isaiah Simmons, the NFLer for the Cardinals, out there making a play. How about the NFL players in this RFL College Series, man? They've definitely come up big this season in big moments. But yeah, as I was saying, I believe the guys who created the College Series mod did not have the songs for every single team individually. Of course, that also would have grown the file too big to be able to play it. And so they had to, I guess, stretch out the songs for each team and give guys the same, fight songs. Third down and 13. DJ White taking a shot deep down the field. And it's going to be incomplete. Trying to go back to Deshaun Jones, but what about DJ White, man? Airing it out. That one just unable to connect. Good defense by Clemson. Put some good height on this ball. Gave him a chance. This is a ball you honestly want to see Deshaun Jones come down with because it was right there in his hands. Despite being double covered, you look at that. You hang on to that, that's a first down all day. And so Miami punts this one away. Clemson getting it from about the 29, brought down at the 36. And Clemson with an opportunity to go up by 3 possessions on this drive. Miami's defense was able to stand well last time that they were on the field. There's a lot of momentum right now surging once again for the Tigers. First down and 10 at the 36. Fecchi over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Good defense right there. Broken up by Josh Hardy. How about Josh Hardy, man, this season? I mean, early in the season I talked about it. Had some trouble making tackles. But towards the second half of the season, you started seeing him become a tackling machine. Making a lot of plays as he did right there. Handoff. Marshall with a nasty juke move to the outside. Taken down short at the 44. Gain of 2 yards. This is a big third down. Last time Clemson tried to run it, and Miami was able to hold them off and get the stand. What will Clemson call here? Will they go back with Marshall? Or will they look to air it out? Before they snap the ball, though, that's going to be the end of an exciting first quarter. 28 points scored in that quarter alone, man. 21-7, Clemson. Clemson just looking to blow the handles off in this game. Continuing to be aggressive and putting points on the board. We'll have to see if they can continue to do that against this tough Miami defense. Looks like they're changing things around now. You start to see Matty Packerman and Lito Loso on the outside as it's been all season. And here goes a throw. Nice catch in the man-to-man coverage on Lito Loso. Catches that in traffic also. Joey and Lettner on the slant play. It was good press by Lito Loso. I was actually watching that the whole way. An even bigger catch, though, by Lettner as he's running into the safety Love here and still is able to hold on by being sandwiched between the two defenders. See Coach Baker asking if Fecky scrambled yet. Neither quarterbacks, believe it or not, has scrambled yet. They've actually come out and came out here and slung it well. Brandon Fecky. First down and 10 at the 49. Draw play, Marlon Marshall with a lane, trying to juke, powering forward. Close to the 40 at the 41. Nice gain there, picks up 7. It's 3rd and 3. It's going to be 2nd and 3. They are already in the territory here of the Hurricanes.
10-2 stop.
Handoff, Marshall juking backwards. How about this vision? Marlon Marshall coming alive, gets to the 36-yard line to move the chains once again. Marlon Marshall, one thing about him this season, I mean, Brandon Fecky and the offense pretty much been ran through him. And Marshall, I've seen quite a few games where he just hasn't been given the amount of carries that I believe he should have. Well, he's taking advantage of most of them, and this is an incredible catch for a first down and traffic once again by Joey and Lettner. 23 yards and a first down. Catch the replay on this. Wow. Another impressive catch on Lito Loso. Had him trailing just a little bit. Look at the ball placement by Brandon Fecky. One-hand catch, you can call that. How did he hang on to that right there? I mean, I've said it throughout the season. Clemson in the RFL College Series, they've got one of the best receiving corps in this series. Brandon Fecky, shot to the end zone, the sideline. I don't know what's going on with Michael Rochester. He was wide open. All he had to do was sit there, stay in bounds, and make an easy catch. Instead, I'm not sure what he was thinking. Lets the ball go right by him and continues to run out of bounds. Missed opportunity there for Clemson to really pour it on.
50, plant.
2nd and 10. Pump fake, sacked on the play. That's the first sack of the game. It's TJ Metcalf. And it's 3rd and 15 for Clemson. Look at this little pump fake, but look how fast Metcalf comes through. Just rushes with pure speed off the edge and dominates with a crushing blow to Fecky. He barely even hits it, just throws the shoulder at him, and he sends the 6'2", just 162-pound quarterback flying to the backfield. That's why you need some weight at the quarterback spot. Brandon Fecky just got absolutely flung there on that play. 3rd and 15. They're going to have to pretty much take a shot to the end zone here. Pressure starting to come, throws, and it's incomplete. Miami's defense able to get the stop they were looking for, and they will hold Clemson to 3 points. And that's, of course, if it ends up being good. So here goes the extra point to put them up by 17. 3-possession game. Can they get it? It's up and it's good. Easy chip shot. And score now 24-7. ACC championship game going down here tonight. Wish I had it at nighttime. I don't know why it appeared at daytime. I did set it to be at 8 o'clock. Maybe that's a glitch within the field or something. But Clemson dominating so far. Miami's still very much in this game, though. They are definitely showing fight. The offense looked like they still have come off of what they were doing last week. DJ White looks very, very much more confident in this game as well. But they got to keep it going. Here goes Ray Brown. Big contact with a big return as well. Gets to the 33-yard line. And the offense gets started. Definitely going to need to cut into this lead. So much time still left to go. And it's just been action-packed from the very beginning. First down and 10 at the 33. Delayed handoff to Amir Williams. Loss of 3 yards, and it's that very same action that got Amir Williams off to a slow start last week in that Week 13 matchup to help them become qualified for this conference championship game. Under center this time with DJ White in the single back. 2nd and 13. Looking to pass with a quick step drop. And that's going to be Deshaun Jones hauling in the reception. 3rd and 6. Nice little 5-yard gain. It's a huge 3rd down right here. Huge 3rd down shotgun. DJ White looking to pass, throws, broken up. Excellent defense. Knocked out of his hands by Booth. And they'll have to punt it away. And I talked about Miami dominating Oregon. Actually, no, Baylor. It wasn't Baylor they played last week. It was actually Oregon who they dominated 40-10. It was Baylor who they had the amazing comeback off of the week before. You see Booth Jr. They were playing excellent defense on English. Johnson on the outside trying to run to the sticks. And Clemson starting to really step it up here. And there goes the punt. Fair catch called, makes its way in the end zone. Touchback. And the offense ready to go here at the 20. Marlon Marshall, even though his average right now may not show it, he's actually ran pretty well. 9 carries, 32 yards. Had an amazing catch to start the game. 31-yarder, marked him down right at the 1. An incredible catch on a 3rd-string cornerback.
On the set. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Watch time. Watch time.
First down and 10.
Come.
Motion into the formation.
Keep gripping.
And he'll look to throw. Goes down here to Marshall. Nice little decent gain there. Picks up, oh, actually 2 yards. So 2nd and 8 here.
Set, ready. 18, Gator.
Watch out for Julian Barnes in the slot. They'll actually run out of this. Gets to the outside. Great blocking. Marlon Marshall turning on the Jets. Gets to the 41-yard line for a huge first down. And that definitely improves his average here on the ground. 5.1 yards per carry. He's up to 51 yards on his 10th carry. That you just give nothing but credit to the offensive line right there. I mean, everyone was just absolutely just holding their blocks to the fullest extent that they could. And I mean, that could have been a play made there off the edge by Julio Gonzalez. Not an easy defensive end to block, but the block was made. And it was able to spring Marshall for a huge gain. Rollout here by Fecky. First scramble attempt. Nasty juke move. Fecky gets the first down, runs into contact, and it's down at the 40. Good thing he was able to hang on to the football. But that is the first scramble between these two dynamic dual threat quarterbacks here in this matchup. But look at this move that he puts on Sean Bess. Nasty move. Would have definitely liked to see him slide, though. I mean, that you don't take this hit right here. He gets sandwiched in between two guys. Lito Loso, he's a quarterback, but he can lay some pretty big hits.
Here we go. 70, Indy. We got 4.
1st and 10, play action. Fecky taking the shot downfield, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. Joey Inletner absolutely abusing Lito Loso right now. A 40-yard touchdown. Look at this throw by Brandon Fecky. What a catch. And I really have to say, Joey Inletner's got to be one of the most underrated wide receivers in this RFL College Series. If you haven't watched any Clemson games, he's done this pretty much all season. All of these receivers able to make incredible contested catches, and the extra point is good. Clemson putting up 31 in the first half. We still got half of the second quarter still left to play. Brandon Fecky 2 for 2 on that drive. He's just on the sideline, cooling it up. A little cup of Gatorade. And playing lights out right now. And this has been one of the best secondaries in the RFL College Series. This absolutely just cannot deal with Clemson's receivers right now. And I see Darius Hodge in the chat saying 31-7. Remember that score. For guys who are new to the Relocation Football League, last time Miami trailed 31-7. They actually came back for an incredible win, winning it in overtime against Baylor with a final score of 37-34. So with this being that exact same team, you definitely cannot count Miami out. Offense is playing a lot better, too, compared to that matchup. 1st down and 10 at the 29. DJ White. Shot down the field. Man, these guys have been airing it out. He's got him beat, and it's incomplete. Waited too long to throw that one. Andre Rose had him cooked by at least close to 5 yards, and he just couldn't catch him in stride. That's a touchdown all the way if he can connect, but once again, one of the biggest knocks on DJ White, just does not have the arm strength. Still was a pretty deep throw, but man, could not get it there and catch his guy in stride. 2nd and 10, here goes a throw. That's going to be incomplete after a huge hit on Andre Rose again. And we're looking at 3rd and 10 here. Miami know that they just have to air it out at this point. This is a tough defense to pass it on. Here goes a throw, and it's going to be incomplete. What a play once again. This time by Ali Melendez, the submitted cornerback prospect. Let's get another look at this play. This is another ball that Deshaun Jones should have came down with. Had it in his hands, but this is called playing the play until the end. They didn't show another instant replay of that, but Deshaun Jones had the ball in his hands all the way for at least almost to be considered a catch. And then Ali Melendez, as he was falling down, still ripped at the ball and was able to knock it loose. That's just an incredible effort play to force the 4th down stop, the 3rd down stop, excuse me. And a good punt right here from the 14 down at the 19. But man, just a phenomenal play. Marlon Marshall getting it done on the ground. You got Brandon Fecky delivering absolute dimes here tonight. This entire Clemson offense is playing at its best right now. This is kind of what we expected them to play like the last 2 weeks of the season, which ultimately kicked them out of the playoff conversation. I mean, these guys could have been competing for a national championship again. There was a throw. There's a flag on the play. Looks like a legal man downfield. Yep, and that's going to be on the offense, so that's going to back them up. It's Gage Cervenka. I believe that's who it was there on that one. So 5-yard penalty, still going to be first down.
You ready? 54, right there. 54, Mike.
I formation. Play action, pressure coming off the edge, forced to scramble and forced to slide as well as he just picks up 1 yard. 2nd and 14, equivalent to a 4-yard loss on first down due to the penalty.
Ready? 18 Gator.
Strong formation to the left side.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming back.
Trying to get to the outside, breaks the first tackle. A great defensive pursuit by Miami. Rip Montez able to finish him off. Initial contact from Chris Polk. It's a great job just trying to get to the outside. You can see Polk trying to slow him up, which he does. Came in there hot, not hesitant on the contact. And they're going to need to make a play here from their secondary, which is what we were expecting coming in this game for them to do. This Clemson's receiver core just looking a little bit too much. Haven't seen Miami's defense get abused too much like this. Watch out for number 16 at the bottom of the screen, Joey and Lettner. Fecky across the field, and it's going to be a first down reception by Michael Rochester. 74 yards for him. And that's just a play you just cannot give up when you got them beat like that. But once again, what's this zone defense? Just picking the wrong times to play zone defense against Clemson here tonight.
On the ready.
First and 10, draw play, and the defense doing what it does best, shutting down the run. TJ Metcalf, August Speller, there to bring them down for no gain. Under 5 minutes left to go.
Break. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
There goes a run. Still unable to go anywhere, so the defense once again, first and second down, making big stops. And Miami cannot afford to give up another 3rd and long, or the momentum is just going to continue to build for the Tigers here. See Chalk just unable to hold his block right there. That's the tight end.
Here we go. Set. 60 outlaw.
You got the corners in the face of these receivers right now. Looks like man-to-man coverage. 3-man rush, so nobody gets through, and it's going to be caught for a first down. What a catch. What a throw, though. That's going to be Chalk for 26-yard reception and another huge first down given up by Miami's defense. He just throws that perfectly in the zone right there as well. Fecky just looks like he can't be stopped right now. I mean, he's already at 258 passing yards in the first half. Of course, they've been very pass-heavy in this one, but here goes some pressure. Escapes it, trying to juke, and he's going to be taken down. No gain on the play. He does at least get back to the line of scrimmage, so it will not count as a sack. I'll say he actually picked up a yard on the play, 2nd and 9. I formation. Play action. Pressure coming immediately, and there goes a sack. Josh Hardy able to bring him down. Incredible play right there. Once again, get another look at this. Josh Hardy just comes in free, straight up the middle. Straight beeline to Fecky there on that play. Third and 18. Michael Rochester with Lito Loso in his face here at the bottom of the screen. Look out for that one-on-one matchup. Looks like he beat him off the line of scrimmage. And he's going to go deep to him, but he overshoots the pass. And as accurate as he has been here tonight, unable to connect on the big play that could have really put them on top here in this one. I mean, they're already blowing them out right now as it stands. But that could have probably been the early dagger for the Hurricanes. So a missed throw opportunity right there. In the punt, this one angling towards the sideline. No return, out of bounds at the 23. We got 2 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in this game. Miami, they can put together a scoring drive right here. I mean, still got a long ways to go. They've been back from this deficit before. It would be an incredible story if they could do it again. First down and 10. There goes a quick throw. Hits the outside. Andre Rose out of bounds at the 29. Gain of 7. Man, this ACC championship game has been full of action. Definitely has since the beginning. And they're wasting time off the clock. No, not sure why they're not snapping the football. But the defense all over that. Hart on Amir Williams going to bring them down for a 4-yard loss. The timeout's going to be called by Clemson. Looks like they want the ball to be able to get some more points. DJ White throws, and it's going to be caught for a first down by Deshaun Jones. Clock is going to be temporarily stopped. His 3rd reception of the night. Now I'm starting to see it is starting to get dimmer. Maybe that's why it was daylight. Not sure what's going on with why it was daytime to begin with. Trips the bottom of the screen. DJ White going to air one deep down the field. Some mustard on it, and he can't get over the top to English Johnson. He has really been trying to find the huge play down the field since he had that one to start him out with their first scoring drive with Andre Rose. Still continuing to take shots. I like it, though. Keep the defense honest and keep them on their toes still to know that that's going to be a possibility. And White with a throw, almost intercepted. Try to go to Deshaun Jones. So mustard is nasty, say Peter, but 3rd and 10. 2 back-to-back incompletions. DJ White hits the slant, and Jones is going to fall short. 2nd timeout burn by Clemson. And once again, Miami going to have to punt it away. Fair catch called, and a nice bounce into the end zone. Touchback. And Clemson with 1 timeout in a minute and 14 seconds. The way that they have been able to execute their offense, I mean, I would have to say they've got enough time to make something happen here to get more points. And we've seen these receivers. I mean, Miami likes to play press up man coverage in the face of these receivers. But we've seen these receivers beat each one of these cornerbacks off the line. And so that's honestly a dangerous defense to be playing at this point. And you can see him playing a little bit off. Matty Packerman. Looks like they're playing zone here. Goes a throw, checking it down. And Marlon Marshall tried to lower the shoulder, but Packerman bringing it to him. 3-yard gain on the play. And the clock is just withering away. We're now under a minute and counting going on here. Five wide, empty set. 30 seconds and counting left to go in this first half of play. Trying to scramble and he's sacked. Brought down by TJ Metcalf. And Miami's going to burn a timeout. Metcalf having himself a game right now. 3 sacks total for this Miami defense. And a handoff. Marlon Marshall going down immediately. And Miami calling the timeout immediately. Nice little punt here. He'll field it from about the 34. Breaking the tackles, getting to the outside, down at the 49 with 12 seconds. I believe DJ White may have himself a 51-yard arm. Could they pull off a deep shot down the field for the touchdown? Who knows? We'll have to see. And there goes the shot down the field. Looks like he's got the arm. And it's incomplete. Can take one more shot. It's very rare that we've seen a Hail Mary work, but for guys who've watched the RFL before, we have seen it happen. Latest time that we saw it, it was back in the Pro Series in the Explorers and Barons game, where Xavier Ballard, was able to get it over the top of the end zone. The 2nd and 10, another heave. And it is going to be incomplete. That's the end of the first half of play. Clemson dominating 31-7. Miami, can they pull off the same miracle they had against Baylor when they trailed by the same deficit in the second half? We'll have to see. And it's been a great game. Even though they're trailing by a large amount, these guys are still playing with some intensity, making plays. Brandon Fecky, though, man, he is killing it. That is the only time he scrambled in the first half. You can expect both of these quarterbacks to probably bring that into their game in the second half. You usually see that. That was the play right there that really hurt and started to swing momentum more into the favor of Clemson. DJ White, man, still have to say he's been playing some pretty good football. I love his confidence. I love his aggressiveness right now in this game. Just has not been able to come up with the big plays that the Hurricanes have been looking for. Great game, though. We got another game coming up tomorrow. Conference championship in the Pac-12 between UCLA and USC. Great showing last time these guys played each other. And now here they are competing for a conference championship. Make sure you guys tune into that. Same time, 8 p.m. Eastern, live here on YouTube. If you are new to the Relocation Football League, make sure you check us out as well on our website at relocationfootballleague.com. Where you can find out what the league's all about, the teams that make up the RFL, and how you can join. Application for players opens up in January 1st, so make sure you guys look to apply there. Ray Brown starting out the second half at the 27. We are looking to implement a new rule, though, for players that submit players, or for people who submit players. We're about to have it where, we got some guys, who submit players, but they don't show up to games and things like that. We want to make sure that our community is active with those guys, who are pretty much taking up dead spots. And so from now on, If you are not an active member, your player, even though you submitted them, will be kicked out of the RFL College Series. So make sure if you're planning on becoming a player that you remain active, or if not, you know, you may have applied to be a player, but you won't be in the series. DJ White, nice play right there. Read option, gets to the 33. So 2nd and 4. Yeah, we're definitely going to put that in the application too, Hodge. Talking about that this past week. There's a handoff. Amir Williams tripped up, but he's got the first down. Only 8 carries total for 17 yards. They really had no choice but to throw the ball. First down and 10 at the 41. DJ White throws. He's got English Johnson. Runs the out route. Gets to the 46. Gain of 6. Second and 4. And a little bit of a delayed handoff, but that is a big tackle made right there by Skowski. Still need 4 yards on the play. Big third down. DJ White throws, and it's going to be caught for a first down by Andre Rose. Almost looked, I thought it was off target trying to get the slot guy on the out route. Didn't see Andre Rose out there. That's a nice catch in traffic. Looked like an overthrow, but you could see him right there on the side. That's a fantastic catch. Miami starting off this second half pretty well. First down and 10 at the 46. Draw play. Amir Williams got a lane, and he's got the first down to 34. So Miami right now putting together one of their best drives since they've scored. And this is what they need right now. They need to continue to make these kinds of plays. See if they can cap it off with a touchdown, though. Safety's rotating, so it looks like they're going to send a blitz. Here goes read option. DJ White can't break the tackle of Malcolm Washington, who picked him off in the first half. And he was stuck to DJ White like glue. Second solo tackle of the game. And that's going to be a tackle for loss. 2nd and 11. Way to meet him in the open field. He just came out of nowhere making that play. Second and 11, DJ White throws into heavy traffic. Incomplete there. Now it's third down. This is a huge down for Miami. I would like to think that they are in field goal range, but of course, you know, when you get around that 35-yard line in the college series this year, it has not been an automatic kick for many teams. And there goes a completion. But it will not be enough for a first down at all, as they'll have to settle for a field goal. But this should be a makeable field goal from the 29. And there was just nothing open. Looks like they ran the smash concept, the flag and hitch routes on both sides, and the flag routes, the big plays that they were looking for just simply were not there. So DJ White had no choice but to check it down and make something happen. to get some yards. So let's see. Can he nail this kick? 47-yarder, and oh my goodness, it's going to be blocked. And it's going to be recovered by Miami, but it's going to be Clemson's football at the 35. Unfortunate turn of events once again for Miami. Unbelievable, man. Look at this. Comes off the edge, gets the block, and the momentum that they were just building up off of that drive. Once again, shot down. Brandon Fecky, first time out onto the field for the second half, 14 of 18, 261 yards, 3 passing touchdowns in that first half. Miami cannot afford to let them have that same type of performance here in this half of play. I mean, it's tough to not have them play like that, though. These receivers are something else. Julian Lettner, Michael Rochester going off. Saw Julian Barnes even make a decent catch. Brandon Fecky throws over the middle, and that's going to be caught for a first down in traffic as Chalk was able to work on Josh Hardy. They come out to a big play. Look at this. Lito Loso kind of got ran through right there, tried to make the tackle, but that's more so of an animation based on why he couldn't deliver a contact to try to force the ball loose. Didn't have a chance there. That was zone defense. Got by Josh Hardy.
Ready, 90 Wolf. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Barnes in the slot. Draw play. Finds a lane. Marlon Marshall powering forward almost for the first. Falls a yard short, and just like that, in just 2 plays, Miami is in field goal range. I said Miami. Clemson, excuse me, is in field goal range. Miami, man, this defense just was not prepared for what this offense was ready to throw to them. That's all I can say. I mean, these guys are playing absolutely phenomenal. Play action. He'll throw it into the flats. Lowers the shoulder. Breaking tackles. Does he have the first down? Yes, he does. What an effort. Took on 2 hits. And he was able to make it. I see Najee Berry here saying Clemson wants playoffs. Unfortunately, even if they win this, won't be able to make the playoffs in the RFL College Series due to their losses. They are playing some really good football here tonight. And he's going to be taken down in the backfield. A loss of 2 yards. You can see Julio Gonzalez, man. He's kind of had it rough against big number 79. He's been holding his block against them for the most part all game. Gonzalez able to rip free and finally make a play there off the edge. Handoff. Marshall's going to be plugged again by Gonzalez at the 31. And pretty much you can see the strategy of Clemson. Try to run the ball a little bit more. You have a huge lead right now. I mean, I understand, try to be aggressive so that you don't ease up too much. But also you want to try to run down that clock. And Miami's going to have to do something here on his 3rd and 14. And it looks like an automatic stop. When you're talking about the Miami defense, how they play this year, yeah. But against this Clemson offense right now, I mean, they have not been able to stop them. They're setting up the running back screen, and that's going to be stopped for a huge loss on the play. A loss of 4 yards from the 35-yard line. Now what comes into question is, can Clemson knock down this kick that will be a 52-yarder if they attempt? That'll be a huge stand for Miami if they knock them out of field goal range. They're actually going to punt it away, so they do get the stop. Clemson is not confident in their kicker to be able to make it from this distance. And they just sky this one in the air. Fair catch going to be called down at the 13. Still a long way to go down the field for this Miami offense. And you just think back at that block kick, man. If they'd been able to knock that down, it would have been a 21-point ball game. But you got to put that play behind you. DJ White, 12 of 27, 115 passing yards, had the 1 touchdown and the 1 interception that went back to the house for a touchdown. Got trips at the top of the screen to the left. RPO. Nice. Breaks the tackle and goes out of bounds. Still on his feet to the 18. Andre Rose has been his go-to guy. 5 catches, 81 yards. Man, a lot of time. 8 up on that drive by Clemson. Under 5 minutes left to go in the third. Setting up the receiver screen. Here goes Deshaun Jones. Breaking tackles. Falls short, though. Had it just bounced it to the outside off of that block. Well, honestly, if that block was kept, that would have probably been a house call off the screen. How amped up would the chat have been off of that play? Still a good play. Inches short. Got 2 fullbacks here in the backfield with Amir Williams. Looks like they're going to look to run it. They will. Great blocks. Almost breaks free, but he does get the first down to the 29. That's a bad spot. He went all the way up to the 30. That's a good job right there, though. The 2 guys in the backfield. You can see him picking up blocks, man. That's what you want to see. And you got 2 guys playing fullback back there. Trips to the left side. DJ White. Handoff. Amir Williams almost getting free. Skowski making a clutch tackle. 5-yard gain. Miami starting to catch a little bit of steam. And they got a lot they got to do to get back into this game. A lot they got to do. Back to Williams. What a juke. Cuts up the field. And that is going to be a short gain of a yard. But boy, that was one of the most exciting 1-yard gains I've seen. Third and 4. Bunch formation. DJ White able to find English Johnson, but he can't get up the field. Wow. Not sure why he's even jumping for that catch. The ball looked like he could have caught that in stride there, but because he jumps up for it, it gives the defensive back time to catch up and make this play. And they're going to have to punt it away. Nice punt down the field here. That one sails into the end zone. Must be a lot of wind here in this one. First down and 10 for Clemson once again. No points scored here in this third quarter. It was pretty much the same scenario where Miami was trailing by the same deficit, was able to score a majority of their points in the fourth. Man, they kind of need a drive before this first half, or before this third quarter ends, heading into the fourth here. But yes, I just don't see too much of that happening for them once again, especially the way that Clemson is playing. Marlon Marshall gets to the 22. Clemson, if they win this game, gonna prove to 8-5 on the season and looking forward to their bowl game. Miami still will have a bowl game to play afterwards. A devastating loss. It looks like it may be here. Goes a throw. That's going to be caught. Not much going for Michael Rochester. Third and 7. Closing in on a minute left to play in the third. Here goes a motion. Brandon Fecky throws, and it's going to be caught by you-know-who, Joey and Letner. once again, man-to-man with Lito Loso, and he gets the best of him. 5 catches for 94 yards. I think Joey and Lettner's just simply putting his name on the map a little bit more here. Going up against one of the better cornerback prospects and is having himself a field day. First and 10. Quick RPO play to Michael Rochester off the slant. That's a great play, and man, Brandon Fecky over 300 yards passing here in this game. And Clemson just rolling once again. Great separation on the slant on Loso. You just got you could see it here. If you haven't been watching Clemson games in the RFL College Series, I mean, these receivers are just a ridiculous bunch. Marlon Marshall lowering his shoulder, getting something out of it. Gain of a yard. And that's going to be it for the third quarter. RFL fans, you already know what to do. Put your 4s up in the chat. Clemson dominating his ACC championship game right now, 31-7. Can we see another amazing, somehow miraculous miracle be pulled off here in this game from Miami? We'll have to see the difference between the Baylor and Clemson comparison to the score right now. Was Baylor, their offense was not moving. That is not the case here for Clemson. That's a great play right there. August Speller trying to go for the strip. Couldn't knock it out. 3rd and 9.
Down. 60 outlaw. Cut.
He'll look to throw, and it's going to be still caught by Chalk. What a grab. 66 yards for him tonight. Every receiver is catching the ball, and that's something that even Rob talked about when he was talking about Clemson. The way that Fecky has been able to spread the ball out to his receiving weapons. He's done that here tonight. He's hit Chalk, he's hit Rochester and Lettner and Barnes, and even Marlon Marshall throughout this entire game. First and 10. Run here with Marlon Marshall. Picks up the first down. Way to grind and power through the offensive line of Clemson. Doing an excellent job right there. Getting bodies on bodies and providing a great lane for Marshall there. And DJ White, man, I still have to say he played a pretty solid game. You know, you take away the interception that went to the house for a pick 6, I still believe he played with a lot of heart and put his best effort there on the line. Good tackle made by Sean Best, the linebacker coming through. 1-yard gain there on the play. The smart attack right now by Clemson. I mean, you're up pretty heavy here. 24-point lead. Just run the ball. Brandon Fecky throws. That's going to be caught by Chalk. And Chris Polk tried to go with the strip there. You can tell Miami is trying to force a turnover. Trying to make something happen. They need something. Clemson playing well. Play action. Fecky to the end zone. One-hand catch made there by Chalk, working on Malcolm Thompson. First and goal at the 2. Just big play after big play after big play here for the Tigers. Ready to punch this one in. Handoff, and Marlon Marshall in for an easy touchdown. And it's the first score since the first half. Draw play, look at the blocks. Everything just sealed. And Marlon Marshall, you see right there, ball crosses the plane. And that may be all she wrote. Clemson may not be going to a national championship playoff appearance like last year, but they will win themselves the first ACC championship game of the RFL College Series. More than likely, as the extra point is good. 38-7, here's the score. Got some more RFL College Series, college conference games. A lot of C's to say it right there. Conference championship games coming on the way tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. Pac-12 championship game. Rematch between UCLA and USC. Definitely a must-watch. Who you guys got in that one? Great game last time those two faced off against each other, as USC was able to get the best of UCLA by a touchdown, 35-28. Here goes the kickoff. No return here for Ray Brown. DJ White in the squad here, down by 31 points. The most they've been down by this season in the big game. And all they want to do is just put their best foot forward here towards the end of this one. Make some good-looking plays before they get ready and prepared for bowl games next week. Here goes a throw over the middle. Nice strike to Andre Rose for a first down. If you are new to the Relocation Football League, first time stopping through, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the Relocation Football League for more action. Like I said, we've got more games on the way. Pac-12 championship game tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you turn on the notification bell as well as subscribing to the RFL. There goes a shot down the field, and it's incomplete. Almost caught and hauled in by Andre Rose. Got to give credit to this Clemson secondary. They did a great job. I mean, DJ White took a lot of shots trying this defense, hoping for his receivers to come down with big catches. Came down with a few, but more times than not, Clemson just able to get it done. That was a nice little play on the ball by Ali Melendez. Rips it right out of the hands of Deshaun Jones. I just feel like Deshaun Jones has got his confidence down a little bit. Quite a few drops here tonight. It's phenomenal defense.
Check, 47. You ain't going nowhere.
3rd and 10. Here goes a shot down the field, and it's almost intercepted. Not sure that didn't get picked off. I have a feeling Miami's just going to go for it on 4th down. I guess why not? But still got just under 9 minutes left to play in this. So I really don't see the need of trying to force a play to happen. I mean, of course, there's always that chance of a miraculous comeback in the RFL. But, I mean, at this point, just don't see that happening. Clemson's defense still on the field. And nope. Miami will be smart about it and just bring out the punt unit. And he's going to be taken down at the 22.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Brandon Fecky, 23 of 27, 347 yards. Phenomenal day from this kid. Last 2 weeks were rough, but at least they end off the season. We got another bowl game, but they ended off in the conference as champions here at the ACC.
Set, ready, 50,
It's a solid Miami team.
line 54. Let's go.
Defense showed up. Offense definitely did. Fecky more than likely going to be player of the game. And here goes Marlon Marshall trying to strip him. Rip Montez unable to rip the ball out. 9-yard gain for Marshall.
Set, 60 yards. Thing is a loss. We taking wins home. Check 52.
Draw play. Man, what a juke move by Marlon Marshall. Taken down by Chris Polk at the 40. That's another Clemson first down. Clemson just wearing out Miami here, running out the clock. Ready to put this away. What a move put there on Sean Best Jr. I formation, strong to the left. Marlon Marshall again up the field for another chunk of yards, 7 yards short of a 100-yard game. He's played phenomenal here tonight. Clemson, this entire game just looked unstoppable.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Keep it up, guys. Lightning. Get it.
And this time unable to make a good gain out of that play. Loses 3 yards. Trevon Love coming through. Let's go ahead and get a look at that play. Nice job there by the safety coming through. Let's attack the lane.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Here we go. Now.
3rd and 8 goes over the middle, and that's going to be enough for a first down. Brandon Fecky, 24 of 28. Just dissecting this defense every time they line up in zone, was just able to throw the ball in the right places. And what really made them dominant is just their receivers having the ability to win in man-to-man coverage against these great defensive backs. Joey and Lettner have to give it to him. He worked Lito Loso today. Didn't hear, I think Matty Packerman did a great job in coverage today. Did not see him at all get the ball thrown in his direction. And there was a tackle made there by Rip Montez, but saw Malcolm Thompson get picked on also today. That's what made the difference, is that the defense that usually works for him just was unable to work for him against these receivers.
Ready?
54. 3 buzz.
Coming.
Handoff to the outside, new back. Good tackle.
Watch the slap.
Love able to bring him down after gain of 4. And that was Dixon on the carry.
Ready, set.
Under 5 minutes left to go in this ACC championship game. Clemson owning it all the way.
Go.
Yeah, looks like a first down to me. And he's got it. The drive continues. The time continues. And what's going to continue here in this game as well is the dominance of Clemson. Once again, finishing atop of their conference, this time with the championship.
On the ready. Sit up. Get ready.
1st and 10 at the 39.
Ready, go. Hit it.
And a handoff. Marlon Marshall plants his foot up in the ground and gets the yards. That's going to put him north of 100 yards rushing in this game. Well deserved. Showing off some great vision. And Clemson, man, doing damage. I saw someone earlier. This is almost the exact score as the real-life score of the ACC championship game between Clemson and Miami. This last year, first down run right there. Up to 110 off of 30 carries. So averaging 4 yards per carry. This Miami defense, man, they're just ready to move on forward to the bowl game, whichever bowl game they'll be playing in. Of course, you guys will know all of that following the podcast, or in the podcast for next week. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 5. Stacking the box here. They already pretty much know it's going to be a run. But they'll go with some play action to catch him off guard, and it's almost intercepted. Try to go in the area of Joey and Lettner. That's a great job there by Rip Montez, getting his hands in the throwing lane. What's going on, Andy? The SEC championship will be on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern between Georgia and Alabama. Huge game right there. And handoff to Marshall. Big hit right there at the end of that play by Sean Bess. Speaking of conference championship games, got a game tomorrow for you guys. It should be a great one. Pac-12 action. UCLA, USC going at it. 8 p.m. Eastern is going to be the time of all the conference championship games. So we got 3 more left to go after this. And then we're looking forward to the bowl games. And then after the bowl games, it's time for the playoffs to begin. Well, the playoffs will be a part of the bowl games to cap the bowl games off. And then we'll have the national championship on the last week of December. Here goes the kickoff, and it is good. Clemson hangs 41 on Miami in the ACC championship game. These guys were not playing around. (41-7). Miami, man, these guys had themselves a really good run. Big win over Baylor. Big win last week against Oregon. But Clemson, these guys had it, man. They're tired of the losing streak. Very upset that they lost grasp of an opportunity to compete for a national championship again for another year. And unfortunately, these guys aren't going to be able to be there, but they will at least have this championship. That's very important to them. And DJ White, 16 of 34, 141 yards. Still the 1 touchdown and interception on the stat sheet. A lot of his incompletions came from shots down the field that he tried to make the big play, but also got to say, man, the defense played great, but also the receivers just did not come down with some of the catches they should have. More in particular, Deshaun Jones. Quite a few drops here tonight. See him at the bottom of the screen. Going in his direction. He's going to catch that, though, for a first down. And that puts DJ White just north of 150 passing. Deshaun Jones' 6th catch of the game for 45 yards.
Mike 17. Mike 17.
Trip to the right side. Play action. Good pickup, block, throws. That's going to be caught on the sideline. First down to Andre Rose. Andre Rose, he's been making some big plays tonight. And with that catch, he's going to be north of 100 yards here in this one. So he had himself still a great game. DJ White, I'd still say he had a decent game.
Bound to lose one. Watch left, watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. 4 down.
And White throws, almost throws his 2nd interception. I mean, this coverage has been airtight too. Phenomenal play. Just all over the receiver there on that one. Second and 10, DJ White down the field. Interception, there it goes. The second interception, this one to Crowder. Tried to line drive that one in there, but put too much smoke on it. Too far ahead of his receiver to try to even make the play. And it's going to be Clemson football at the 31, a minute and 30 seconds left to go. And yeah, just a tough one right there. Try to go to Deshaun Jones and Mike Crowder. Going up and getting it. That's how you attack it at its highest point. When you're playing defense, what they tell you. Clemson a minute and 30 seconds away from being ACC champions, the first of the RFL College Series. And I doubt Miami burns any timeouts. I believe they just about know that this one's over. Marlon Marshall picked up. There's a fumble. It's going to be recovered by Miami. He won't get in the end zone, but it looks to me as if he was down first before the ball came out. We'll have to see what they call, but I think Marlon Marshall may have been down first. So yeah, that looks like he was down first. Still a great heads-up play there. Julio Gonzalez almost getting to the end zone. And that ball is still stationary until his back hits the ground, so that is not going to stand as a fumble. I'm pretty sure Booth's going to review this and overturn it. Still no sign of a review yet. And there it goes. Booth will review it. And this will be going the other way for sure. Unless the refs completely get this one wrong. But you can see that back hits the ground. It's definitely down before that ball comes loose. Right there. So it will still remain Clemson's ball. And so it gets overturned. And Clemson continues to run out the clock here.
Let's go. 8, read. Strong left.
Second and 9, 50. Well, clock's still running here. Less than a minute to go. Motion to the right side. Looks like they're going to get a delay of game penalty. Coach got to be frustrated with that. And of course, you know you're still going to win the game, but no need to get the penalty there. And second and 14 brings up second down. 47 seconds, stops the clock. That's all on Fecky. It's not being aware of the situation and snapping the football in time.
On the double. Mike 54. I got you, son. I got you, son.
Second and 14.
Get it.
Marshall trying to get to the outside there. Gets blown up by Gonzalez. Third and 16, and there'll be just one more play before this one's all over. Clemson's going to take the ACC championship by a huge margin.
Ready. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Third and 16. Still looks like they're going to run a regular play. And it will be to Marlon Marshall. Stiff arm. And that's it. Clock's going to hit 0. And it's celebration time for the Clemson Tigers as they dominate the Miami Hurricanes here in the ACC Championship with a final game of 41-7. Man, what a game. I mean, this started out competitive. Well, actually started out really hot and dominant for Clemson. They went up 14-0. Thought it was going to be competitive after Miami was able to answer and cut the deficit in half. But Brandon Fecky, man, player of the game, 355 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 82.8%. This guy was able to deliver pinpoint accurate passes. His receivers came up big time against great defensive backs. And Clemson dominates it once again here, 41-7. I mean, absolutely an amazing performance. And you can see they just shut it down, man. 49 yards rushing in this game. He had DJ White didn't scramble one time. He really didn't have the chance to. Only 164 passing yards. Clemson comes up big. They are your ACC champions, the first of the RFL College Series. Let's go ahead and dive into these stats here. Let's get a look at Brandon Fecky, 24-29, phenomenal game. Went through everything else there. Player of the game, DJ White. You know, he looked like he was going to have at least a decent game, and after the interception, he had a pretty terrible game here. 46 of 4, 18 of 38, only 164 passing yards. I don't think he got sacked one time in this game, so great job by the offensive line. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, one of those going back to the house for a touchdown. You look at the running game, Marlon Marshall, 3.4 yards per carry. That's the first down every time. He had 34 carries. Use them a lot, which they haven't done consistently throughout this season. But he also was able to put a touchdown on the ground. Excellent job by Marshall. Amir Williams, 13 carries, just 41 yards. Really didn't even get an opportunity to use him in this game because of how hot Clemson started out. They had to air it out and just could not get him going. 3.1 yards a carry, so tough one for him. And you can look at both the quarterbacks. Rarely scrambled. Brandon Fecky, he usually scrambles just about every single drive. He only scrambled 4 times total in this game for 22 yards. DJ White went out there, they say, twice for 5 yards. And I think that was pretty much off of read option plays. Then you got leading and receiving. Andre Rose actually led everyone in receiving with 105 yards, 7 catches, did not see the end zone. But this is why Clemson was successful. Look at their top receivers. Look at how much Brandon Fecky spread out the football. 7 catches, 97 yards to their tight end, J.C. Chalk. He had a touchdown as well. I'd have to say the best performer receiving-wise for Clemson, Joey and Lettner, had 5 receptions for 94 yards, a touchdown as well. Just absolutely incredible grabs. We'll get a look at that in the highlights. Michael Rochester, 5 catches. Didn't get to see the end zone, but 87 yards. Now Deshaun Jones, a lot of drops in this game. Let's see. They say 2, but it looked like it was more to me than that. When you go back and look at this game, I mean, it was just a tough performance for him. He at least got to see the end zone for a touchdown. Marlon Marshall got to go in the end zone for a touchdown receiving as well. 6 catches, 39 yards. Julian Barnes only had the 1 catch to start out the game on the first drive for 38 yards, though. It's a big play. Like I said, just getting that ball out to everyone. And only, look at this, great job by both offensive linemen. Just got to give it to them. Only 2 sacks total allowed, but both of those by Clemson. On the defensive side of the ball, leading in tackles, Trevon Love at 10. Chris Polk with 9. Was very quiet in this game, but I say for good reason. You didn't see his name getting called for giving up passes. You didn't see him make any interceptions or big plays on defense, but I think what happened on why Clemson was able to win this game is they kept the ball away from CP25, and they were attacking all of the weak links of the defense, and it just paid off. I mean, just excellent game plan by Clemson coming into this one. They executed it well. Defense just could not adjust. Josh Hardy, 9 tackles, leading in tackles for loss. You had Julio Gonzalez, defensive end, with 3. August Speller, along with Malcolm Washington, who had a pick 6. You had to see that interception right there. Took it to the house for 34 yards. And Kane Patterson with 2 tackles for loss here in this one. Wasn't many sacks at all. All the sacks coming from Miami. 2 of them from TJ Metcalf, the second, and Josh Hardy getting 1. And then in interceptions, both coming from Clemson. Talked about Malcolm Washington taking one to the house for a touchdown. Then he had Mike Crowder later in the game. Look at the pass deflections, though. 4 pass deflections for Ali Melendez. This is a big reason on why a guy in particular that talks about him is Rob. who I wish was able to commentate this on me. Unfortunately, had some issues. Hopefully, we'll get that right for the next game. But Ali Melendez, man, phenomenal game. 4 pass deflections leading in that category. Mike Crowder had 3. Andrew Booth Jr. had 2, as well as Malcolm Washington and Kane Patterson. Just a phenomenal performance. They took care of the football in terms of fumbles. Nobody fumbled the football. The only defensive touchdown coming from Malcolm Washington. Nothing happened in the kick return game. Let's go ahead and get a look at the highlights, man. Clemson, this is why they also won the game. Look at how they started out. 21 points scored in the first quarter. This is the play that started the game. Julian Barnes. This is what we were looking at throughout the game. When you go ahead and look at this on the outside, hold up, Lito Loso was on the outside here. So he was on the outside, at least on this play. But I saw Malcolm Washington, the guy getting beat. Okay, so never mind. You see Julian Barnes, he's right here. He's right here on this play. And this is zone defense. This has just been the defense that Miami's defense has not been able to execute well. They have been not good in zone, and that's been one of the biggest knocks on them. But look at this. Just all the time. Look at the time he's got in the pocket. Look at the blocks. Great job by the offensive line up front. Throws it. Just a huge play right here by Julian Barnes. That's a touchdown-saving tackle made right there by Trevon Love. Huge play. They followed up with another huge play here to their running back. And you see him lined up on the outside. I think that's why Malcolm Washington was on him. You could see Malcolm Washington Malcolm Thomas on the running back here. And then you got Lito Loso. That's not Lito Loso. Where is he at? I want to figure out where he was at then. Okay, he was in the slot here. And then you go ahead and run this play. This is one-on-one. And Brandon Fecky likes his chances with his running back on the third-string quarterback. He throws this one up, one-on-one coverage. And this is what he was expecting. That's why I threw the ball. And let's look at this. Marlon Marshall showing off his ability to do more than just be a running back. Makes an incredible catch. Gains up. Just cuts down the field and makes an incredible catch right there down at the 1-yard line. And then they cap it off with a touchdown here to J.C. Chalk. You see him here in the slot. Fecky, I mean, honestly, not sure what happened here. It was just a good read by the defense. No, by Brandon Fecky. You looking, there's nothing open. Maybe this middle route's going to be open. The slant across the middle is going to be there. There's just absolutely nobody here in the flats. Lito Loso's got to respect the man in the back of the end zone. Could make that throw. And Brandon Fecky just throws it right there. Right in the flats. Easy touchdown. Clemson on the board first. Then you go ahead. You look at this drive. 3 and out on the first drive for Miami. Then you get another big play by Clemson. Look at this. This is what's been going on. As I said in this game, Miami likes to play man-to-man, in-your-face defense. But look at the matchup. You got Michael Rochester, the second best receiver on the third best cornerback on the team. He snapped the ball, and it was a done deal from the line of scrimmage. Look at that. Great hands. Blows right by him. I mean, look at the separation at this point. That's about 5 yards of space. Brandon Fecky, immediately sees that, goes straight to it. And another, he honestly probably could have kept running. Actually, that was a great job by Matty Packerman, closing in, using his speed. Nice juke move here by Rochester, but able to save the touchdown tackle right there. Got the 15-yard play right here. And this is just a zone defense. You could see, just looking at the defense from here, the defense is rotating a little bit this direction. And, I mean, that just leaves the hook wide open. You look at this. Wide open. Brandon Fecky just reading the defense. Then they close it off with Marlon Marshall touchdown here. This was a great job by Marlon Marshall, too. I mean, how many times have we saw this play result in just a quick play out of bounds, just a short little gain? But no, he makes the catch in the sideline, and you think right here at this point, oh, he's going out of bounds. That's just going to be another short play. But no, he plants his foot in the ground, and by this time, he still has his feet in bounds, but you can see right there, that ball has crossed the line of scrimmage. Right there, feet never steps out. That's just a great job of getting up the field and getting in the end zone for a touchdown. And this was what sparked, we thought Miami was going to start to spark a comeback after this drive. 54-yard pass by DJ White. Throws up the one-on-one ball, but you could see Andre Rose gaining on him in speed. Able to beat the defender Crowder on the streak. Look at that. He knows this guy's faster, throws it up. It's a beautiful pass right there by DJ White. He was trying to connect often on that play throughout the game. Just did not work out. DJ White was able to close out the drive with a touchdown here. Deshaun Jones, see him on the outside. He runs the hook route here. Great press at the line of scrimmage. Great press at the line of scrimmage by Melendez. This is a hard defensive back to win against. And in man coverage, DJ White's got to get this ball out immediately. A little bit late on it. That ball should have probably been getting thrown right here. A little bit late on it, but pressure in his face, throws it. And a great job a little bit of Deshaun Jones coming back to the football. Let's go ahead and get a look at it from his perspective. Good press, good break. And that ball, a little late, but it gets there. Touchdown, Miami. And it was at that point, it was a 7-14 ball game until this happened. I think this was the huge turning point in the game. DJ White, play action, and I'm not sure what he was seeing here. I mean, that is covered all day. Why does he make this decision? And that right here, you can see both of these defenders just sitting on this play, more so Malcolm Washington sitting on the play. Let's go ahead and look at the other players. I mean, what's up with this play right here? This is wide open. This is all day. Throw this across the middle. That's a big gain. You throw it on the line. But no, DJ White, maybe this is the main read. He immediately just goes to where the double coverage is, and Malcolm Washington makes him pay for it. Pick six. And that's when the domination really began for Clemson. At that point, it was 21-7, end of the first quarter. Let's go ahead and skip ahead to the touchdown play. It's 40-yard touchdown play. Oh, hold up, was this the play? I'm trying to see if okay, Joey and Lettner's 23-yard reception. Yeah, we have to see this. These were the type of catches that Joey and Lettner was making the entire game. Play action. Look at this. This man-to-man coverage on the outside. Good aggressive contact and release here at this on this play on Lito Loso. Being very physical, gets around him. Now, you wouldn't traditionally tell your receiver if you're running an inside route to go force a play on the outside, but maybe Lito Loso was playing hard on the inside, so he faked him hard, tried to jam him and push him back, goes to the outside, but he has the speed to get around. And I think it's that chuck that he puts on Lito Loso that slows him up a bit to allow him to get around. You can see Lito Loso is still trying to gather momentum to keep up with Joey and Lettner. And still, look at this. Look at how Lito Loso closes in here. And he starts closing in. Here goes a perfect throw. And look at that. Couldn't have asked for a better throw than that. That was amazing. That's an amazing throw and an even better catch. Once again, another look at this. Slowed him up, pushed him off the line of scrimmage, and a beautiful catch. And he even got Chris Polk coming across here, able to lay the hit, but man, he just died. He almost just spears Polk here, and still hangs on to this ball one-handed for the first down. And of course, they kicked the field goal there on that drive, but Joey and Lettner wasn't done. 40-yard touchdown on the very next drive. You see Lettner again working on Lito Loso. One-on-one here, play action. Lito Loso over the top, just takes the shot. Takes the shot. This is pretty much, I'm not sure. Let's see what Chris Polk was in. What was Chris Polk in here? Is this cover 2? What type of defense is this here? Chris Polk not dropping back deep enough. Just did not drop back deep enough here on this play. You could clearly see in the middle of the field. He's got to respect Julian Barnes, though. So he had to stay in the middle of the field. And he just throws this one up. This is one-on-one. One-on-one with Lito Loso, one of the best cover corners in the college series. But, man, did Joey and Lettner work him throughout this game. I mean, look at this. Gaining on him. Fecky, the utmost confidence in his receiver. He makes the play. And, man, what a monster performance by Joey and Lettner. I'm surprised he didn't have 100 yards in this one. And that was the only touchdown scored in the second quarter. Third quarter, literally nothing happened here. There was no scoring at all. So you see there's no replays. And then the fourth quarter, I mean, they just put it on them. You know, they just put it on them, continuing to score. Marlon Marshall, look at the blocks. This was evident throughout the game. Definitely in the pass game, even though they got 3 sacks. But look at this. Great job off the pull here from the left guard. He's coming through off the edge, and this is a tough guy to block here. TJ Metcalf. All you need to do is get in front of him a little bit, but Simpson, look, blows him out, throws him out the club. Get out of here. gives him a lane. Cervenka with the block. I think that's Ankrum right there with a great block as well. And that's a touchdown. It's great blocking by Clemson up front. Get the touchdown. And that was it. That was it. Interception right here, too, by DJ White. And he just tried to make a play. Just tried to throw something up. But honestly, this was just a poor throw. Great play by Mike Crowder. Look how he gets in position for this. You see him backing up. Got to respect Deshaun Jones' speed, but just throwing it way too early and way too far up the field. Crowder plants his foot, high points the football. That's what you're taught to do as a cornerback. You're going for an interception. You're going to make a play on the football. You go ahead and high point it. Get it at its highest point, and that's exactly what Mike Crowder did there, taking it away from Deshaun Jones. And Clemson, man, they dominate. They win the ACC championship. Final score, 41-7. That's going to do it here for me. But I'm not done. We're not done for the conference championship games of this week for the RFL College Series. Don't miss out on tomorrow's game, 8 p.m. Eastern. Ultimate rematch between these Pac-12 rivals. UCLA taking on USC. Big game. Who you guys got winning that one? But until next time, I'll see you guys. Boy, Smitty, RFL Commissioner, play-by-play commentator, and I'm out. Peace.